Hey guys, this is Angie at Chicken Scratch. This is the third card in our, Animal Outing Stamp Kit of the Month. Okay, so let's start by cutting the Designer Series paper. Now I'm going to tell you, this is card 3. Card 4 also uses the other, or this side of the paper, whereas card 3 uses this side. And then we're also using the alligator paper as well. So we want to make sure that we cut it properly so that we can still make our fourth card, which is this one right here. So what I'm going to do is actually go ahead and cut the Designer Series paper for card 4. That way we won't mess up. So that piece measures 3 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to set that aside. That's card 4, okay? Now, back to card 3. This is what we need, and of course, look, so you can see that I actually cut it wrong last time. So I wanted to make sure that you could get both cards out of one sheet. 2 1/4 by 5 1/4, or 5 1/2. So we're going to cut it at 5 1/2, and then cut it to measure 2 1/4. Now we're going to take the alligator paper, and this one measures 2 1/4 by 5 1/2 as well. So I'm going to cut it to measure 2 1/4 by 5 1/2. Hopefully I said that right. Just always look at the measurements on the screen or on the PDF, not what I actually say. Sometimes I get myself a little confused. So see, that's how it's going to line up. And while we've got the trimmer out, let's go ahead and score the base of our card at 4 1/4. Okay, fold this over. Now, show you how this is going to work. This is going to go on the bottom here. This is going to go over the top of it. And then we're going to add our Call Me Clover ribbon, okay? So, let's go ahead and add this. There's that one. Now this one's just going to go right over top. Hopefully you guys have liked these cards. And now this is going to get added right there. So what I'm going to do is take my liquid glue and add a fine line. Hopefully it's a fine line. I think that's pretty good. Now we've cut it a little bit wider or longer so that way it'll surpass the edges so that you can trim it once you get it on there straight. Okay, that looks pretty good, right? We'll give that a second to dry, and then what we'll do is go ahead and stamp the well, let's go ahead and cut that out. Okay, so this time we're using the stitch shaped framelits along with the layering circle framelits. So we'll go ahead and cut out both of these. It's a little bit easier to stamp that with it already cut out. Okay, so I'm going to get the Big Shot. Okay, so Big Shot, magnetic platform and cutting pad. We'll cut the Whisper White out first. Whoops. And then we're going to cut out the Call Me Clover. Now, since we already have the Big Shot, let's go ahead and cut our leaves. So I've got another 6x6 or 3x3 piece here, and we want to cut out 4 of these. Ooh, I just noticed that the piece that I grabbed has a score line down the middle. I'm not sure what I did there. So like I said, we need 4 of these. I will fast forward it so you don't have to watch all 4 of them. Okay, let's get all of our pieces back in here. We've got 4 of these bunches of leaves. There's that. Okay, my station's a little bit crooked here. I want to make sure I don't lose any of my framelits. I'm going to throw those back in the bowl real quick. Okay. Now I think this is dry enough that we can go ahead and trim the ribbon. Now, this one's going to go right about there, but we want to add our leaves first. Let's go ahead and stamp with Memento ink. I want to make sure that we get the frog this time. On the other card, we left him off. This time we actually want him. He's so cute, right? Make sure I got that right side up. I could have stamped that a little lower, but it's fine, it's mine. So I'm using the Crumb Cake and Old Olive, and I'm going to take the dark first and just add a little bit to the frog and to the leaves. He's super cute, right? Okay, now. And I'm going to take the dark crumb cake. Last time I used the light crumb cake on the branch or stems. So this time I'm using the dark, just so you can see the difference. We're going to turn it over and put the adhesive on the back. Again, I should have stamped the greeting a little bit lower, along with the leaf image too. Ugh, it's a little crooked. Let's see if I can fix it. There we go. Okay, now for the placement of these. So you want to make sure that you don't go over the top of your card. You know what I mean? So I'm going to take a glue dot, and I'm actually going to attach it with a glue dot because it makes it so much easier. And I'm going to attach 2 of these together and then add it to the back. Okay, so that looks pretty good right there, right? Does it? Well, there we go. Okay, that's the first one. And then now we'll add these 2. Same way, I'm just going to attach the 2 of them together. Okay. See? And then we're just going to add dimensionals on the back. And now my advice to you is to attach the dimensional over top of those leaves. That way they're really secure now. Not that the glue dot won't hold it, but just in case. Okay. It's going to drive me crazy that the greeting is too high. So this image needs to be replaced. So I'm going to be peeling that one off and adding a better one. Anyway, it's still cute though, right? I'll show you that one. Thanks a lot. Bye.